Welcome to the first video of the course review series. Today we are out here in Scottsdale, Arizona at Grayhawk Golf Club. This course is a par 72, 7,000 yards. But today we are taking a look at much more than that. From the hospitality to the food to the design of the course, we are going to be breaking that all down. And at the end of the video, we're going to be rating this course out of 100. And that will be the Grant score. Let's get right into this. Never have I seen one of these before. Holy. All right, guys, welcome. Welcome to the first video of the series. I am so excited to start this. We are out here today at Grayhawk's Landing. Currently, we are heading into the clubhouse now to go grab some breakfast. We're gonna rate the food a little bit. That's what we're gonna start out with. Then we're gonna go over to the range, hit some balls, look at the range balls. We're gonna look at everything today, dissect it. Let's go. So they have this little place called Mojo's Joint. It's like a little breakfast place built into this clubhouse here. I feel like it's like separate from the actual clubhouse. I don't know what we're thinking today. I don't like to have burritos before the round, but I kinda, you know where that goes. And they like only have burritos. What's like the best thing here? What would you say is like the go-to? Yeah, just food.
I personally like the hitchhiker. You can put like whatever meat on there that you want.
I'll do the hitchhiker. Bacon sounds good. And then we're gonna do one Mojo burrito, and then we're gonna do one breakfast burrito. As we're waiting here, one thing we're gonna talk about also in this series is affordability, because most of the courses we're gonna be reviewing are gonna be resort style, you know, public courses that anybody can access. I'm trying to not do too many private ones. So it is an expensive round out here at Grayhawk. It's gonna be a lot of money, food pretty pricey. We're gonna monitor that the whole day though. We'll see.
Mojo breakfast.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. These are to go, so to be continued. Gentleman's room. Yep, we're in the locker room here. I think Phil Mickelson used to practice out here. Oh, to Grayhawk. That's Phil Mickelson. Dude, look at these lockers. Payne Stewart, Davis Love, Colin Montgomery. That is crazy. Look. David Faraday, Greg Norman, Sergio, Ernie Els, Kevin Na. Dude, everyone has a locker here. I didn't even know that. Phil's gotta be here. Phil probably is like locker number 1 or something. Dude, I could literally shave here if I wanted. They got toothbrushes, they got some Gold Bond. I used to use this in college when I was walking like 36 holes. All right, now you can't, all right, Ryder. This toilet is great. It's pretty, the splash resistance on it. Mm-hmm. Yep, I like it. It's pretty solid. It's a nice, that's the long toilet. All right. As I'm going through these things, I'm rating them in my head, but I'm just keeping kind of a tally of where I stand with everything. And then at the end of the video, we're gonna break everything down. You guys will see it. I usually only bring like 3 clubs when I'm warming up. I don't really ever hit long irons on the range. Now we get to look at the range balls and everything here. What's going on, Mark? Mark's gonna be playing with us today during this entire round. We're gonna be reviewing it. Range balls, some solid Callaways. A little bit on the breezy side today, so conditions might be a little tougher. The length of the grass and like the grass on the range is a huge factor for me. It's cut great. The range, there's plenty of targets out here to aim to. It's really cool. Walking up to the first tee here on the Talon course. There are 2 courses out here. There's the Talon and the Raptor. So today we are playing the Talon. I mean, I'm not used to seeing cactuses like this. I'm not used to seeing this desert look. This is all new to me. First hole, guys, I don't know how long it is. It's par 4. I'm going straight that way, somewhere out in that direction. Thank you. It's a good start. It's gonna be a tough thing. I'm trying to focus on reviewing this course, but also I'm trying to play a good round of golf. So we got 2 things going on. Gonna mentally gotta stay in it. First hole of the day here, we have 159 yards to the pin. Now, it's gonna be cart path only. I don't know if it's the entire course, but this first hole at least, Mark said it's cart path only, so we need to walk out here with our clubs. I'm gonna hit a full 8 iron here. Oh, it's short. I knew it was gonna be tough to get it all the way back there. I took a really good one. 160 yards with my 8-iron into the wind. That probably, if I'm being honest, was a 7-iron. Just look around here. Look at all look just how pure that dark green grass is. It looks super pure. I haven't hit a putt yet. One thing I did not do today is hit practice putts. It is gonna break hard to the left. I gotta play it way up there. Let it fall in. We got a tester on the first hole of the day here. I'm gonna play it left edge. Break. Well guys, after the first hole, we had a little 3-putt there to open up. Greens are nice, they're rolling super smooth. All right guys, second hole of the day, 346 yards. It kind of goes to the right. It's a really pretty hole here. I like this little design. No idea what I'm hitting out towards. Mark said it kind of goes to the right, but I'm just gonna hit a hybrid just because it's so short. Guys, put some respect on Ryder's name. That's him in the bushes there. You guys can see him. Thank you. Kind of an interesting thing here on the second hole. I don't know if they name all the holes out here, but this one I think is called bogle. I could be so wrong, and this could be like a golf term. It says bogle. I don't know what that means. Is it bogey or something? I don't know. Obviously, we got off to that bogey start, but the main goal with this series, we're gonna keep the score up on the screen. I don't want that to ever affect my rating of a course, because you know when someone plays a really good round of golf, they're gonna like that course no matter what. I feel like if you go out there and shoot 65 or 68, or even you break your best record, or you break your personal best, you are gonna like that course more than, a course you played horrible at. It's just kind of a thing. So I'm trying my hardest to play a solid round of golf, but also not let that affect my judgment. We have 96 yards on this first hole here. From this angle, just look at this green. Look at the grass. Look at how pure the green is. It looks visually, it's very visually just pleasing to the eye. We have this back slope here. We have 96 yards to the pin. I can throw it to this back slope and let it spin back. I actually kind of want to do that. I kind of want to have some fun today. So I got to carry this probably 110 with this sand wedge. I missed the slope by just a little bit. I wanted to have some fun. Oh guys, this is what happens. You play silly games, you win stupid prizes, and I played a silly game. I could have just hit it next to the pin and been okay, but I tried to use this giant slope here. Now I gotta go against the slope. Now it's my enemy. Oh yeah, shot. I'll take that. That was pretty good. I just tried to flick the wrist at it, slide the club underneath it. All right, I was dropping some putts yesterday. I gotta get back to that. Left to right, up the hill. All right, 2 left to righters, just horrible putts, guys. They're back to back. I don't know what it is in my mind, those left to righters. I'm still struggling with them. I either play too much break or I kind of give up on them and they break off to the right. So it's kind of a funny thing. 2 over after the first 2. I'm gonna try my sandwich that I have not ate yet. That is good. It has a tomato on it. It's got bacon. It's got egg. This is solid. Yeah, I mean, after the first 2 holes, guys, I've hit really solid tee shots. I can't complain there, but from there on out, that's where I lost all the strokes, and that goes. Those are the ones that sting when you're kind of hitting it solid. You're hitting it on your line, and then you go bogey bogey. Hole number 3 out here today is called Three Sisters. It's a par 5. It's time to bounce back here. Every hole now is gonna have a name. We'll judge the names too. Here we go. Thank you. All right, I can see why they call it the Three Sisters. Just wait until I get up to the green. I'll show you guys. We got 220 here from my drive into this par 5. Let's see what we can do. Get up, get up. Easy little chip or a little quick up and down there for. This right here is some of the best golf course food I've had. I mean, this thing is unreal. The bacon's super thick. It's it. I'm loving this. All right, guys, so the Three Sisters are for sure those 3 bunkers that are up near the green. They're on the right side. They have wood planks around them, which is really cool. All right, here we go. Let's go. That was it. Right here, this wood, I have not seen. Like, I don't think on a golf course I've seen that exact siding of a bunker. I don't know what that is for exactly. Maybe it's for like the ground staying there. I'm gonna play this a little straighter. I have missed both of my first putts outside the hole, and that's because I tended to favor that. So I'm just gonna play a straighter putt here and see what happens. I thought it was gonna curl in there. I had such good speed. Must have pushed it. Guys, playing the tips out here, I was debating whether I should play one tee up where I'd have probably a little more fun, but playing the tips out here, 363 to 427, that's a huge jump. I gotta go way up on top of this hill and tee off. Oh, this is pretty. Wow. Okay, one thing I know about desert golf compared to other golf is it is so much tighter, and the misses, you have to be so precise, because right now, if you miss it just a little left or right, you're in the desert. So very intimidating. Okay, come on, here we go. That's the best swing of the day. I needed that. I needed that, guys. 2 over after the first 3. We parred that par 5. We're okay. That was it. That was center of the club face, man. That feels good. Center of the fairway, could not be in a better position. Looking at the fairways here, I don't know what time of season it is for them, but they are on the thicker side. But the greens are rolling smooth and there's not many bumps. I'm personally just not hitting good putts. 7-iron, 161. Wow, I got steep on that. Sit there. Get up. A little bit steep on it, but it's all good. We got a simple chip. Guys, I just talked to Mark about the fairways being a little longer than I'm used to, and that's because they just overseeded. So they're letting the grass grow in now. They're doing this on purpose, and I knew there was a reason behind that because they are a little, the grass is just taller than a normal fairway. I found out the reason. They're doing the overseeding. It's all good. Straightforward shot here. Gonna take a 56. I feel like we could hold this. It's just so straight. Little knee knocker, got the knocker of the knees. See these bunkers and the rakes. I'm gonna have to take a look at that soon. Bunkers and the rakes. Okay, there we go, guys. That is a par. We're 2 over through 4. And you know, I haven't hit many bad golf shots. I really don't feel like I've just played super bad. I feel like I'm in control right now, which is nice. Take a look at this, come on over here. This is a golf cart that I don't think or a cart lady setup I've never seen before. Dude, we got a full-on vehicle here. This is what they drive in foreign countries, I feel like, these little cars. What are the options for drinks? I could do like a sweet tea. What are your teas like? Do you have sweet teas or anything like that? Okay, yeah, I'll do one of those. I'll do yeah, I'll do that one. That one sounds good. Thank you very much. After the first 4 holes, we are 2 over par. We'll start getting the birdies flowing, but look at this scorecard. Every single hole has a name here. So you have the names of all the holes right here going down the list. We got Heaven or Hell coming up. We got the North Rim. We got Deception, Devil's Drink. These are kind of like some scary names coming up. They're like trying to make me not want to play. Onto a par 3, it's called Sentinel. Onto a par 3, let's go. I haven't seen too many of these in my life. Oh my. I'm reviewing the bathroom. I want to see what this thing looks like. This is an on-course bathroom. It's a little different. Ho, ho, ho. Dude, Ryder, I think you need to take a look in here. This is something special. They even have a little painting on the wall in here. I like it. It's very clean too. It feels, dude, for an on-course bathroom, that's beautiful. Let's bounce back. This is a beautiful hole here, Sentinel. This pin's in the center of the green. I can attack it here. There's nothing to fear. 155, I got a 9-iron. Oh, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, just a little long, but man, I want to get my first hole-in-one on camera so bad. I'm dreaming of. I have dreams about it. I want to get a hole-in-one on camera. Now, I will say, around the bunkers, they are somewhat on the rougher side right now, up in here. Now, I know they're probably overseeding and stuff, but it could look really good soon, but there's little blemishes going on here. Great birdie look here. I haven't watched a single putt drop yet, so my confidence level is about 0, but I feel like it's, oh man, it looks so straight.
There we go.
Come on. I know you guys are watching at home and missing all those putts. It's probably pretty hard to watch, but hey. Oh my, couldn't find the hole there. Finally, guys, we got a putt to drop. I played it dead straight, and when I was over that putt, I was like, it's gonna break left to right, but I just, in my mind, I was like, I'm not taking it outside the hole. Finally, we made a putt. All right, guys, 6th hole of the day here is called The Ridge. It's a par 4, it's 460 yards. I mean, this lighting here, the sun behind us in the fairway, it just looks so pretty. Probably have to water this course a lot. Come left, just a little bit. Come left. There we go. Should take that little speed slot that Mark said. It said it goes left and down a giant hill here. But the design of this hole is just beautiful. 170 yards to the pin. Now, the design of this hole, you need to keep it left. Like, that's where I should have been kind of hitting it, because now I have to go up over a giant tree right here. I got to get it up pretty quick. Oh, I just carried it. Come left. We're on the green, I think. He nipped the top of that tree. Visually, guys, walking up to the green and just looking, it is beautiful. We have mountains in the background. The grass is so nice and green here. It is visually, to the eye, very, very pleasing, this entire course so far. One thing I will say that is a little distracting are the planes going over top constantly. We're right next to an airport, so that is one thing you have to take into account, the noise. I'm not gonna mess around with much break here. I've learned my lesson. Oh, that's gotta go so hard.
That's into the valley, by the way.
Yep, into the grain. Well, I don't know what it is with me. I'm either 5 feet long or 5 feet short some days. It's just, I can't find the length. That feels good. That just felt nice. Well, guys, this is not necessarily a driver hole here. It's 400 yards. It's a par 4. Hole number 7 out here, it's called the Flash Flood. Flash Flood, I wonder if this hole just flood. I mean, who came up with the names? You know, that's an interesting question. Okay, caught it a little low on the face. Not my best strike there, guys. Caught it low on the face, but we're gonna be back a little ways, you know? Fresh water.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't see any cups here. What are you supposed to do? I mean, there's no cups. I don't know if you're supposed to like build your own. I guess we'll use my water bottle. We got to do a taste test. Is this hose water, or what are we dealing with here? 5 out of 10 on the water. We're not judging that. I mean, that kind of goes into different categories, but I would stick to the bottled water here. Got 157 yards to the pin. I'm gonna hit my 9-iron again. Now, the ball does go a little bit further in Arizona because the air is a little lighter. I think we're at higher elevation, but still gonna hit a 9. That upslope was tough. I didn't really know how much of an upslope I was on until I hit it and I fell off balance, but my feet were kind of like this. It's hard to tell on camera, but I'm happy I missed it just right, because if I missed it left, there's a giant ridge that kind of feeds down there. It probably would have rolled all the way down to the bottom. One thing that I noticed over here that's pretty crazy is if you missed it left, say you pulled it, there are rocks lining this bunker here that you could potentially hit. You could hit one of these rocks here, and I'm telling you, that thing would shoot up in the air and be down in the desert. Once again, desert golf is super demanding in a lot of different ways. All right, let's make a birdie. Let's get back to even. This would get us back right here to even par on the day. Oh, right to my zone. This is right to my zone that I'm familiar with, every hole. Thank you. Woo, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful there, Ryder. Hole number 8, Desert Burn. Par 3, 206 from the tees I'm playing. This is the first course that we've reviewed. I'm trying to be as honest as I can, but I also want to hear what you guys can critique this series. Let me know different categories if you guys want to see categories, or also what courses you guys would want me to travel to next to review. That does weigh heavily in to where I go, is your opinions on everything. So thank you guys so much for supporting and just watching the channel in general. We got about 210 to the pin. Now I'm gonna hit a 6-iron just because it should fly a little further. What a beautiful, visually pleasing hole. Oh, be good. Come on in there. Come on. Sit. No! How the heck did that just go over the back like that? It took like one big bounce and jumped forward and then went over into the rough. One thing, guys, if you run out of sand, they got some complimentary sand bottles waiting for you. This right here, guys, is a cactus. You can tell it's a cactus by the way it is. But also, look at these ball marks in it. I mean, no one repaired their ball marks. I mean, how sharp are cactuses actually? Like, that is nuts. Imagine you just like slipped and fell. You did go right into your back. Come on. Gosh, Sadie said, just chip it in. And that is so close. All right, that's a good par there. From the tee shot, I thought I was gonna have to hit a flop shot to even get it to stop, but we had a very, very simple chip there. Let's go. Oh my gosh, guys, we have made it here to hole 9, Grady's Lair, but just zoom in right there at that cactus. There are golf balls stuck up in that cactus everywhere. What the heck? That's like, there's like 50 golf balls right there stuck. Here we go, par 5, it looks like it's straight away. Oh, I towed it, it's gonna work. I towed it down the right side. Come on in there. Caught that right there. I mean, for a miss hit, I'll take that all day. Guys, I will say one thing though right now. I know one thing is a 10 out of 10 when we review this course at the end of this video, and that is hospitality. They have treated me great out here. They took my clubs. They asked any questions if I needed anything brought out to the course or anything. I mean, they went the extra mile in that way, and I do recognize that. And for sure, the hospitality at the end, I'm gonna have to say is a 10 out of 10. Got like 250 yards to the pin. Gonna hit a hybrid here. Went down the left side there. I think it's right in that bunker. Kind of disappeared, but either way, we're gonna have a wedge shot in. We got a tricky little area here. I kind of went into this giant hill. I gotta hit a flop shot. No green to work with, 50 yards. Oh no. We are way short, guys. Kind of gotta hit a nipper here. Kind of making a mess of this par 5. Oh my, that's a horrible bogey on a par 5. That's just bad to do. It's okay. As we're making the turn here, guys, I'm just taking a look at the practice facility, because that was kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about, is because each course has a different practice facility and some have really good short game areas. Look at this. I mean, you can come over here and chip all you want. Tons of balls out there. Giant putting green that most people skip over, including myself. Usually go straight to the range, and that's what I do. But this range is giant. You can hit drivers. That's another big thing. Some courses you can't hit drivers. You usually know it's a pretty nice course when they got a Rolex right here. It has the name of the golf club up on top. That's pretty cool. But snack bar, it looks like it's loaded too. It's like, it's got basically like everything over there. They got like everything you can think of here on this menu. They got a bunch of stuff, different turkey wraps. They got breakfast, lunch, tons of food, good variety. And look at this, they have an outside area here, bar. I mean, this is crazy. So now we're headed over to our back 9. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that front 9, but the back 9, I was just told by the marshal, a lot different. It's a lot better, he said. So obviously we'll be the judge of that, all of us, and we're gonna go play it now. We got 9 more holes to go. We're 2 over par. We shot a 2 over par. Here we go. Hole number 10, 454 from all the way back here. It's a long one. Looks like it goes a little bit left. A very, very long par 4. Yeah, I caught that good, so it should get down there. Those hit solid there. That should be down there pretty far, guys. Look at all this scenery. I mean, you don't see that everywhere. These beautiful flowers, all these different colors. If you look back this way, we got a waterfall. Those look like edible. They're just so pretty, you know? That's a cool little pond here with the waterfall. I like how it all kind of pulls it together. Whoever designed this course, I'm not exactly sure. That tree was a smart play. I'm technically, right now, I'm in the fairway, but I'm blocked out completely from going for the green. I don't know what I can do here. I would have to get it up really quick, and I do struggle with getting the ball high. We're in a pickle. Just gotta send it. Yeah, we're gonna have a wedge in. We might be blocked out again by a tree. You know, whoever did this hole, you got me good here. We're just to the left of this tree. Again, these trees are so strategically placed. Look at this one. It's just right there. It's just right there in the middle of the fringe. Not the fringe. In the middle of the fairway. I mean, it's not even the fairway. No, go, 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 go. We got a long putt for par. All right, here we go. Straight up the hill, right to left for the par. Once again, not gonna play a lot of break. Not doing it. Okay, Grant. Okay, Grant. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Yes. That was for a bogey too. All right, we're only 3 over now on the day. Dude, this is like so cool. Oh my. Dude, what is going on? It's like the bridges in movies, you know? That bridge was insane. Really cool little aspect because never have I ever seen a bridge like that on a golf course. 167 yards here to the pin. Let's hit an 8-iron. Let's birdie it. All right, hole number 11 here. Par 3, 160 yards to the pin. I'm gonna try and fly it past it and spin it back. There we go. Come off that. Come off the hill. Come off the hill. Okay. That's where I wanted to land it. That is exactly where I wanted to land that shot. Okay. Okay. Never have I seen one of these before. Holy. Ah, that is why it's called the swinging bridge. It all makes sense. You got to really think about the names for each hole because they probably have a reason behind them. I just heard 17 coming up is an island green, so I'm excited for that. They even got the course on the license plate there. It says Talon. That is cool. Attention to detail. All right, we landed right here and it spun all the way back to here, but shout out to Cool Clubs for giving me this tee. Shout out to Mark. If you guys ever have a second, go check out Cool Clubs. There's like a whole fitting process. Mark will fit you if you're out here in Arizona. It is the coolest experience you could ever have getting fit. Down the hill, pretty straight. That's good speed. Hole 12, it's called double cross. I mean, hopefully I don't do that here. That's not a good term in golf, but it's 449 yards here. I haven't talked about one thing, and that is difficulty. And I'm playing the tips today, so I'm playing this golf course as hard as you can make it. It is difficult. It's 7,000 yards from the tips, and you gotta hit it good. You gotta hit the ball straight and solid. You gotta hit it far as well. There's a lot of factors when you're playing the tips here. It is difficult. Wow. Well, that's as good as I can hit it. All right, here we go. 149 yards to this pin. That's the best tee shot I hit all day. Let's attack it now. We got a 9-iron. Oh, come on, Grant. That was a beaver tail divot. That was a beaver divot. Shout out to Kyle from Beaver Tail Gang. Visually, this last hole, it's called double cross, but I can see the way. There's 2 different crosses in the fairway there. That's probably why they called it double cross. One thing I'm really enjoying today is how they named every hole, and then the name is kind of correlated to the hole. It kind of makes it really interesting. Like every hole has character. Little right to left here. Left, 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 left. Okay, that's pretty good. It's the same range, man. I better be getting good at it now. Makes you want to cry. Hole 13 here, guys. It's called Heaven or Hell. Now, I know the reasoning, and that's because it's a drivable par 4. If I want to go for it, there's a lot of risk involved. So you can either, if you go for it, you're in heaven. If you screw up, you're in hell. 303 yards here. Since we're not trying to focus too much on the score today, I'm gonna send it. I'm going for this green. I'm going for heaven. I'm aiming for it. I gotta carry it like 270. Pretty big for me. When I know I have to carry it 270, that's a pretty big carry. I think that's gonna be fine. It's just left. I towed it really bad, but it's gonna be fine. My miss seems to be today off the toe a little bit. This is also a cool little detail here. They added these little chain fences to keep you from driving up on the desert. Probably trying to preserve this area. All right, we're gonna film it from up here, guys. We got like 40 yards. Be able to get this up and down for birdie. Boy, did that one roll out. Had top spin on it. Here we go, guys. Birdie putt here, right to left, down the hill. This will be for the second birdie of the day. Wow, that was a good putt. Okay, it's okay. We're just not falling today. I'm making just some interesting mistakes throughout the entire day on the course. But that's just, you know, first time seeing it and dissecting it. You gotta know where to hit it out here. All right, hole 14 out here, Phantom Point. Oh, par 5, okay. Would have been nice to make that birdie. Par 5, let's get after this. That's it. I tried to hit a fade and it just doesn't work, but it's all good. A chance now to birdie a par 5. It's 235 to the pin. I probably could get a 4-iron there. I'm gonna take this hybrid and just kind of choke it down and cut it. I don't want to swing really hard at a 4-iron. This could go a little long. Just gotta be careful here. Okay, I don't know how I just hit that ball that low. I hit it center of the face, and that was the lowest like stinger. I tried to keep my weight left to hit a cut. Oh my gosh, that was kind of cool, but greenside bunker. Oh guys, I hit in that bunker on purpose. I have not been in the bunkers yet, so I want to review the bunkers. Let's see, let's check out the sand here. It looks good visually. Looks like it's gonna be some nice powdery sand. I'm in a wet area just from the rain. Let's see how the sand is, how the club reacts. I'm gonna treat it just like any other bunker. Get up there. Okay, when I'm judging a bunker, one thing I look at is if I get steep on the bunker shot, is there enough sand underneath where my club doesn't bounce because there's like a hard pan underneath it. And if it's nice and fluffy and there's tons of sand, that's usually a little bit better. It's usually a higher quality course too. Now I would have liked to have a closer birdie look than this. I've been doing this to myself all day. It's time to clutch up. Come on, still feels good no matter who you are. I'm hitting the ball decent, not great. Hole 15 out here, it's called North Rim. Once again though, from the tips, this hole is 450 yards. When we're talking about difficulty, so far, if you're gonna play these tees, even if you play it up, it's still very narrow, this entire course, but back here, you gotta be hitting it, like I said. Thank you. Oh, it did. Just kicked right. We got 173 yards from the left side. I'm out of the rough. I'm gonna hit a 9-iron. I think it's gonna jump on me. Okay, it just didn't jump. The one time I clubbed down, it doesn't jump. I recently just did a video on these new blue Mizuno irons. Now, if you guys actually want a set of these, there is a set here in Scottsdale if you want to go see Mark at Cool Clubs. He has a set and he's willing to sell them. So if you really like these, just let him know. This one's tough. I got to fly it up there on top. Okay, sit.
That could be good.
Oh my. Thought I flew it too far. That will work. Here we go. Solid little par. I will take it. That's a tough hole. Hole 16 is called Deception. Now, I don't know if there's something up there that's gonna trick me. Let's end strong here. Oh, I tried to really hit it low. It's gonna work. Hey, that's a good miss, you know. That's a straight miss, at least. That drive did not go very far, but we are looking at around 173 yards. Now, visually, this is beautiful. We have the mountains in the background. We have the contrast with the bright green and the dark green up at the green. A lot of greens. And I caught it thin. That's got to go. Caught it just a hair thin there. Thank you. Shout out to Stan Utley for helping me with my chipping there and low wedges. Did help a lot. We'll say that went in dead center. They ran out of pace there and luckily it fell in. But this was an interesting hole. This is just dead straightforward, nothing crazy. But I wonder why it gets the name Deception. Maybe it just looks too easy, like we said. A couple of the cups have been not ideal. I mean, there's been some pretty good marks on them and the way they're cut. So that's one thing to note. Hole 17 here. It's only 116 yards, but it is beautiful. We're hitting to an island green here. I'm gonna use my 50 degree, just kind of punch it up there. This is the hole I've been waiting for all day. Thank you. Tried to really knock down that 50 degree there. It was just a really easy swing. I mean, if I went long, I was in the water. Here we go, guys. Chance to get to 2 over for the day. A little right to left, down the hill. What did I just do over the ball? That's like hammer hands to another level. Okay. Well, I got a little distracted by the beauty of this hole. Mine is somewhere else. Here we go, guys. Final hole of the day. If you've made it this far on the first video of the series, thank you so much for watching. This is just the beginning. I've had so much fun filming this today and really looking at the course, and we got to review it right after this and go over everything, but it's been a treat. Hit that one good. In the left rough, we're all good. All right, guys, we have made it to the final golf shot, hopefully of the day. Actually, that doesn't make sense. We have made it here, guys. To my ball, I have 300 yards to the pin. I'm gonna hit my 2 iron. Try and get as close to the green as I can. Par 5. Okay, didn't come out. Get up. There's something about me hitting longer clubs out of the rough. I don't know if I'm not steep enough or something, but it's hard for me to get it up in the air quick. Final approach shot, 130 yards. I got my 50 degree, up and down. Shoot a decent round of golf today from the tip, 7,000 yards. God, it's short. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that was short right there. I thought that was plenty of club, but I should be able to putt that. It's on the fringe. It's very special though. Up by this green, there's a bunch of little waterfalls and the water's kind of flowing through there. It looks really cool. Well, walking up, this is this beautiful little waterfall. We saw this on hole number 10 when we made the turn. Really pretty. I really like that feel. Especially it's a par 5. If you miss it left, you go in it. I mean, I wouldn't like it then, but to end with a bang, right to left. That wraps up the 18 holes out here at Grayhawk Golf Club. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna go take a look at all the categories. I've taken everything in. My brain's been a calculator all day. I've been thinking about how I'm gonna rank each category. We're gonna go check them all out. Alrighty guys, we have made it to the end of the round and it is time to review this course and rate it on the scale that I've created. We're gonna put this scale up on the screen. You guys see all the different categories here. This has been very thought through, all the different categories on the screen. I still wanna hear if you guys would add anything or take anything away, because there's always room for improvement since this is our first video in the series. Let's start out here with conditions. The current shape of Grayhawk, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 on the condition. Now I know that it's not prime time here, but I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 on condition. For the views category, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's desert golf and I feel like you can only do so much with desert golf, but the views, they were solid. But once again, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Difficulty, I'm gonna give that one a 6 out of 10. Now the reason for that, I really did, from the tip, the tees I played today, if you somewhat were a little bit off with your driver, you would be ranking up some insane scores. Hospitality was one of the best things about this course, I will say, and that is, when I walked up, the cart guys, they ran out, got my bag, put them on a cart. From the people that served us at breakfast to the cart lady, they were very, very nice and asked us if we had any concerns or any questions about anything. So they were very accommodating. Yeah, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10. Affordability. Now I told you guys it costs $300 to play out here at Grayhawk. You're paying for a lot though. You're paying for an amazing experience. This course also has a lot of history behind it. Phil Mickelson, this is where he used to play all the time. You guys saw the locker room. It is going to be a steep price. With the affordability category, I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 10.
practice facility. Out of 10, I am going to give 100% a 10 because they had a pitching area, they had a putting green, they had a back range with another chipping green. The range balls were great. The range was nice and tightly mowed. I'm gonna give that one a 10 out of 10 on the practice facility. Location, out of 10. Whenever you're in Arizona, a lot of the courses look very similar, so I really did enjoy this location. I thought it was wonderful. Now, the one drawback of the location was the airport that we talked about being nearby. That's gonna knock down some points. Location, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. On to the design category. Now, the design was something I thought each hole had tons of character because they named each hole for a specific part about that hole. That takes extra time to name each hole and, you know, add character to it. So for the design, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. For the atmosphere, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, you can't be nicer here. The experience was great in that way. So a 10 out of 10 for sure for the atmosphere. Lastly, food. I am gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think for golf course food, it was phenomenal. A 10 out of 10. I have played golf courses out there in the past that have even had better food. So a 9 out of 10 for me on the food. So the moment you guys have all been waiting for, this is the total score with everything combined. You guys saw the final score. This was the first course we have reviewed on the series. There's gonna be ones for sure higher, there's gonna be ones lower, all over the place, and we are gonna keep a running total of all the courses we review. And also, let us know courses you want us to go play at. If you have a course that you think would be amazing on video that's super unique, that's what we are attracted to for sure with this series, is unique, different courses that kind of go over the top in some ways, and they just do different things than most courses. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to stick around because we are gonna be dropping these videos. Our goal right now is 1 per month at a different course. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. Till the next video, peace out.